God then told Abraham, build me an altar and sacrifice this, and this upon that altar, and we will have an exchange. Okay. And if you look in Genesis chapter 12, verses 7, you will see where God directed him on how to erect that altar. Okay. How to erect that altar, what to put on and what to put on there. All right. Now we go down the line years, hundreds of years later, a few hundred years later, and we come to even David erected an altar, or a few altars. Right? There was one where he had to erect because God told him, like, you went and you numbered the people of Israel, and I did not tell you to do that. So therefore, you have three choices. You can run from the enemy for however many months. You can, I forget the other one, but the last one was you can fall into the hand of the Lord your God. And David said, you know what? I'd rather fall into the hands of my God than the hands of the enemy. So therefore, God told him, go to so-and-so's house, buy his threshing floor, and sacrifice there unto me. And from there on, there was a plague that came on that city, or the cities of Israel, for I believe it was 3 or 4 days, right? And afterwards, the plague was lifted because David's indiscretion, David's error, David's sin was forgiven and wiped away because he did what God told him to do. Okay. And if you look in 1 Kings chapter 4 verses 15, you will see where the son of David created an altar. He erected an altar to God because he had just come into kingship and he didn't have any knowledge. Okay. He didn't have knowledge. And he was like, well, what am I going to do? Like, how am I supposed to rule these people, bro? I don't got that type of information in me. I don't got it in me, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? Well, he was informed, erect an altar unto God, right? It was quite a few of them. I don't remember the exact number, but like I said, 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 15, and you will see what. And when he erected that altar, heaviness fell on him and he fell asleep, right? And God spoke to him in that dream. God said, yo, what can I do for you? And he was like, well, I mean, like, I could ask you for money, this is and that's, and this is and that's, but just give me wisdom enough to rule your people the right way. And God was like, oh, I like that one. But you know what I'm going to do to it? What I'm going to add on to that, because of your heart, I'm going to also give you those things that come with it, right? The wealth, the riches, the prosperity, the abundance, the might that comes with it. I'm going to add that on to you. Okay. Now, conversely, or on the other hand, we have what's called the demonic altars. What is a demonic altar, you may ask? Okay. Just as how a godly altar is a meeting place, right? Or a gateway for spirits and humans to intermingle or interact. It's the same way in the demonic realm, right? Where spirits and humans interact, but on this side, it's demonic, ungodly, satanic, devilish spirits that interact with witches, wizards, and warlocks, right? Everything that God hates. There's so many places in the Bible where God tells you to stay away from these people, right? Witches are abominable, soothsayers, know what I'm saying? Certain types of seers, false prophets. Okay, those who read the stars, the necromancers, and so on. He said, these people are abominable, right? But those people, they also have a God they answer to, lowercase g, and his name is Satan, Lucifer, the devil. Okay, so a demonic altar is a place where one's destiny is stolen or exchanged or hindered, right? Like if you go into the story of Balaam and Balak, right? Balak, the king of the Moabites, he saw that Israel had just took out that giant Og of Bashan, and he was like, "Yo, these people too mighty for me. I need to get me a wizard, a witch, a warlock, because I need to figure out how to destroy these people." And you see, Balak, he understood that all things happen first in the realm of the spirit. All things come first from the realm of the spirit, because God said, "I have given you all blessings in the realm of the spirit before I formed you in your mother's womb, before I formed the foundations of the earth." Every single blessing for every single person, Christian or not, was already in the realm of the spirit before this earth was formed. Okay, so Balak understood this, and Balak said, "Listen, you know what? Find a way for me to curse these people." And Balaam was like, "All right, I'll try." Right now, the crazy thing about Balaam is he is an Israelite himself. He's one of the chosen people's lineage. So the fact that he offered himself up to strangers to basically, like, work against his people, like, that's crazy to me. Right? I mean, his life didn't end well, later on in the book, but it's just crazy to me. Like, bro, like, how you gonna, like, I understand you got like some issues with your people or whatever, but to go to the point of selling them, to go to the point of trying to curse your own people, and that household wickedness, right? Witches and wizards in the bloodline, it's crazy, brother. It's crazy, sister. It's insane, right? So anywho, he tried to curse him the first time after doing all the sacrifices on the different altars on the different high places, because that's where they did their witchcraft, in the high places and in the woods and in the waters and so forth. But in the high places, right, he did his sacrifices, and God told him, "Listen, sir, you can't curse these people, because I have found no iniquity within them. So therefore, there's no legal ground for you to bring curses and whatnots upon these people." So Balaam told Balak, like, "Hey, cuz I as a matter of fact, God said, you know what? Bless them. Bless them." And he told Balak, like, "Listen, I cannot curse them."